ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that on my.
Let's see if it's gonna boot me again.
They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Play the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. It's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Play the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will
kind of struggling with trips tight end, and I'm going to go to single back wing. I'm going to play some really good guys.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down now. It's Ingram.
Wow.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said
crash,
right down
the opposite side of the line, the shift opposite side of the linebacker, crash.
It was because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play for
loss
defense.
of 1 on that play.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And Jackson
I'm going to get my blitz in there right now. He's a running back, go out for routes.
There to bury him for a loss of 11. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
Break,
you have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And the pressure
I didn't set it up right.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And now off to the races. bounces down the right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. First possession resulted in a punt. What does Mr. Davis predict for possession number 2?
I'm looking forward to seeing what they had down on their play sheet, because most teams start with that script, that so-called script, about things they want to do. Some of those plays are used to probe, and some of those plays are used to attack. I think they're going to try to attack on this possession.
All right, let's see what happens. Will they attack? The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Shift weak.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And that's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On 2nd and 10. Jackson, the linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple
of
them
picked
off. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. For a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go. Like 20! Come on, work! We won! 11. 2!
On 1st down, Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Here we go. Like 80! 21. Up to be done. Hey, Lord.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Low ball hitches work all the time in man coverage, even with a really good defender. They can't really cover them.
Unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short, and he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns.
I'm going to want to play more pass. I want to go more to the sideline.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
Tuck my spine quicker.
I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
11. Hey, Alpha.
Sorrel combos, have my motion slant.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Sanders. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Looks like he's going more over the top.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says...
So that type of situation, you should probably hit the slant or the
We'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in
curl.
Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Are you okay?
You did great.
Oh my goodness, Hunter just made an amazing play on the ball. I should have low balled that.
On the return there, he'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of
I
interception
pointed that was
game
my
right
bad.
there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And some room for him there.
That was my bad. I can't believe he caught that.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards pickup, first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just
play
not
bomb
successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pushing through tacklers at the 30.
Let's try the bomb.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
12. Hey, wahoo! Hey, gun.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
21. He's checking. He's two. Check 52. Undercrunch. Check. You go tight. You won Omaha. You got touch that hunt.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Bombed him.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Oh shit, forgot to do that.
34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Watch twins. Watch twins. 12. Hey, check my 33. Check my 33.
Breeze now to throw.
Oh, come on, man.
That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. It's caught. Smith.
You have to run underneath the cover.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect
thanks.
defense in this situation.
I
would have meant that there was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really
just got to get used to the same adjustments, and then
stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed
once
him
you get used to everything, it makes the game a lot easier than what
even though it was complete.
It is. I try to do the play art so that way you can kind of see what I'm doing.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Got lucky there.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go.
Check my 47. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Okay, here we go.
13. White.
So this is what I'm probably gonna do. Let's see what he can do against this. I don't know what he's gonna be running.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw.
Low ball
It's
hitch.
going to be caught by Samuel. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Here we go.
He was chasing the corner, or he was chasing the post.
Garoppolo on 1st down.
Freaking head. That's my bad. I mean, that's horrible.
Back at about the 37-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions.
That was my bad.
Football before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I might.
Check safety.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Doing hard
That
flash
one
right
goes
there,
for
huh?
30 yards.
Here we go.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Five.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain
Don't know if
of
he's
4.
gonna try to.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
All day. that board. Hey, exit. All day, every day, any day.
Garoppolo now. This is caught. And across the chalk.
Trying to hurry up and do a quick pass on the hitch.
Touchdown.
Here's some shotgun defense, or goal line defense. I don't know why you're on goal line in that type of situation.
Strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
You don't want to run empty in this type of against this type of defense.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, it's Breeze. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Gosh, it's bad user on his part.
This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there. Right? And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. We're waiting. 56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the crowd. Watch the crowd. 21.
Now Breeze on third down. Now Breeze lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. That's taken on the 25. Good blocking there, nearly
Let me try to find him right here.
It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it?
And this is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Bombed him. He was in cover 2. I'll let him run the ball. I'm not really too worried about it.
On the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points in.
Have to go underneath.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That was
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
25, check 25, check 25. Lefty.
Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Go. Waiting.
Time to go. Night. Time. We got 3.
Greg.
We got 3. Spot.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. On the move to his left. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Nothing. That's what I'm talking about.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Done. 180.
Let's put that team on the clock. Check nickel. Jump.
2 jet bomber. 82, 40.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz.
Oh, man, Ertz
And he's
got
got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An Eagle 1st down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
Here we go. 280.
I'm coming after you.
Listen.
Mike 20. Wild
Hey, empty.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Deep ball for Jeffrey. This is taken in by Jeffrey.
Wow.
He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Okay, yeah. That was just bad animations.
39 yards.
I was right there.
Able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Right there.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back
This is
out
going
to
to be one
kick
of those
this one
games.
off. This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
13. Hey, over.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, they're natural.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Timmy Jernigan with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a
Looks like he's
ton of
running cover
pride.
two,
They
so
go
I
into
can
every
palm him.
job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
I got you.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Goodwin able to haul it in. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out.
11.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the
He's
40.
going to be running dime
The Niners
stuff.
have
I'm
the
just
first
going to be
down on a
running
gain
single
of
back double
11.
small.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Wow, how did he
nowhere to
come up
fit
like that?
Football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it's going to be second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
One, Omaha. Hey, Charlie. I got you.
There's Garoppolo to throw. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Hey, gun.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On first down, here's Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Trying to run dime.
One, Omaha.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
21.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here.
General West.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Two.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 10 yards out, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And this one through the uprights and good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now Wentz on the bootleg. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Haywood!
Wentz gonna throw. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that's
wow.
Caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Lion.
Check 31, check 31.
Flag. Hey, stand.
Alert 3.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Trying to bomb him real quick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
21. Go! Hey, alert!
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 20.
White.
Big ass.
I got this.
Now Garoppolo.
Okay, you guys have got it.
He's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half.
Dallas looking for a one-play touchdown. You got to block a little bit longer,
Interesting to
guys.
see
Come
what
on
they have
now.
planned for 2nd and 23.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And down he goes. goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
They tried to bomb me right there.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Here we go.
Now Wentz again. He's going to let this go.
Oh my God.
Back in the end zone. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagles touchdown.
Just passing all over me.
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz.
I risked it by blitzing right there.
Guys are able to regain the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I'm going to have to...
I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Really looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Make some adjustments on defense.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's Tim. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles
fucking
get there for the
Cox is
sack.
dipshit.
Now the Niners going to signal for their
Right
third
open
and
for
final
one play.
timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Cox is starting to frustrate me.
21.
Had him open. I need one more second, and Cox just gets right through there.
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass in his first half as they have taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
No,
the kickoff
I'm not
unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He's not really throwing to the sideline, so I can keep him in deep thirds. I'm just going to keep him at how they are in that.
Past the 30.
So he does not want to run empty trio on me.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, Alpha.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Game situation. Let's go.
56.
To throw, it's Wentz. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Gonna keep them in middle thirds.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
No.
5-9. Hey, 5-7.
Throwing now is Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Damn it, I
fair
have enough
catch is
time.
taken at about the 13-yard line here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the 49er hands team does its job. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
They're running it.
Okay, he's running.
65.
Check four.
Go ahead.
Now Mostert. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Bravo. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Fletcher
down.
Cox is pissing me off. I forgot to double team him right there.
Right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Awful game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Sunday.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz, incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Kill. Hey, echo. 20.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Wentz. Steps away to his left.
Wow, he didn't follow that.
Yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down.
Check. Lucky. Straight 15.
Now Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Wow.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Unbelievable. This dude's getting all the breaks.
Here we go. Waiting.
Let's go, man. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
This game is dumb.
A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys have now moved out in front.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go
getting
for it
through
on
on
fourth
time.
down.
These blocks are like crazy. He's had 4 deep catches and huge contested coverage.
You and I both know every coach
Yeah, my
would not
guys
have
can't
gone
even
for it
catch
back there. So
one.
that showed a little bit of faith, actually showed a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
And a fair catch signaled for and
Just
taken
dumb.
successfully.
Well, we're man's against us, but we gotta try to find a way to persevere.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A gain there of 21 yards. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
This is Mostert, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 2nd and 13, Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo as they have taken
he's
the
going to get
lead.
lucky with catches this game.
Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's checking, he's go, go. Scratch.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He's going to let it fly. They've got his man complete.
Wow.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Howard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 27-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check 52. Undercut. Protein spill. Check. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Back to throw. Wentz. Being chased out left. He'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble.
So he's going to dive into...
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Check 6 guys. Watch 2.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Into the red zone. Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time.
Once again.
Nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Orbit.
Now Wentz. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. He's got daylight. And into the end zone, a pick.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back.
Oh, it's weird.
20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
It's the young.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. It's North versus South in the state of California. We're underway between the Niners and Chargers. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set. Block the team. 180.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Round 80.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognizes he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Chargers.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. D. Ford drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. 4th down and on is Ty Long to punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, alert! 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 Go ahead, go ahead.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Mike, 58, right there. I got one.
21. Hey, Delta.
Now Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 13. Check 13.
Lock!
What's the edge?
Lock!
Back. Pick the edge. Come. Check 9.
We're scoreless after 1.
Let it go.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180!
Out of time. Let's get off the field.
21.
Crunch.
2.
25.
2.
Check 25. Kill.
1, Omaha.
Sponge. No.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here we go.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
21. Here we go. Hey, Steve 6.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
12. Check. You draw closer.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Set 180, 390. Jump left.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Set 180. Hey, Brown 80.
What tight end?
From the gun, Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Rivers on 4th down. And Allen's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. D Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Rivers. Completes it to Benjamin. And he gets it down to the 32.
Get him, boy.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points. stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Garoppolo on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's third down.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Slam! Check 24, check 24. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Key tight. 31's the mic.
Hey, we have you. Hey, alert! Alert! Check 50.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go. 180! going to Omaha.
At the 44-yard line.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, hot.
From the 44, Garoppolo looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, LA. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers,
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
11. Hey, Alpha. Go ahead.
To throw is Garoppolo. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. To throw again on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They run for it with Breida, and he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
11. Hey, gun.
On first down, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 45 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They want
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Rivers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Third and long for Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And taken at the 46. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. White.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Bravo.
I got this.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Now he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Bang, bang.
12, fellas. Here we go. White.
Five.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Exit. I got this. Ready?
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
He's not going to give me
Lock.
Hey, orbit.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Here we go. What do you need?
You think you want to get this?
65.
Hey, Steve 6. Where's the mic? Hey, come on now.
Hey, gun.
Now Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
390.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Rivers to throw. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
First down, Los Angeles.
And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, here we go. Oh, check.
Here's Rivers. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. On 2nd and 12, Rivers. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you want to give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer.